Officer for FlySafair. FlySafair chose Mauritius as our first international destination because obviously there is a great connection between South Africa and the island nation of Mauritius. It's a favorite destination for South African leisure tourists and will be very well positioned within the leisure market here in South Africa. And so we felt that this would be a nice, easy, natural extension of our existing service to the island. And we also see that there's an opportunity for us to offer a nice low-cost service on the route. It's a slightly longer route than most of our others, about 4 hours. But still something that is feasible, we believe, within our type and our configuration. And we believe that we can bring a lot of value to customers looking to spread their wings to the island nation of Mauritius. The connection between Mauritius and South Africa is a very well-established one, and in part, that's actually why it's an attractive option to us. Obviously, this means that there were bilateral frequencies available for us to take advantage of, which is, and get rights to operate, which is, of course, important. But secondly, because of the type of jets that we operate and the nature of those jets, we need to be able to put in a certain amount of capacity into the market without completely destroying the supply side element of it. So there are actually unused frequencies that are available between Mauritius and South Africa still to this day, which means that there is some opportunity to continue to fly even more. But this was a great opportunity specifically because it was quite a well-established route. Of course, there's competition there. You know, in any healthy market, there's competition on any particular route, which is great. And we believe that what we bring to the market and what we bring to the plate is a very viable alternative and a nice diversification of what's already there, which gives more and more customers the opportunity to be able to actually fly between South Africa and Mauritius. And yes, being able to access an already established route as opposed to trying to generate a new travel direction and actually generate demand around a new route is much easier. So we have the right routes to operate 2 weekly rotations between South Africa and Mauritius. So we'll be operating on Tuesdays and on Saturdays. Our aircraft has a capacity for 185 passengers. So that's 185 there and 185 back. And obviously we are looking to try and fill those flights as best we can. And that will be every Tuesday and every Saturday of the year, regardless of season. So as a low-cost airline, we obviously try to offer a fare that is deeply competitive. At this stage, we obviously run a fare from a certain base perspective, and then as the flights fill up and demand increases, those fares will increase with price, as every airline does. Our base fare at this stage is set at 3,700 Rand for a one-way flight, and that includes all of the relevant airport taxes. So that equates to about 11,300 Mauritian rupees. And those are available online on our website at flysafair.co.za. And then, as I say, those increase as the demand increases. We also do run promotional offers from time to time where those can drop down to as little as 2,200 Rand. And again, this is for a one-way flight. A flight does include a standard allotment of 20 kilograms of checked-in luggage, a single piece. Obviously, your seat, your carry-on luggage. There is a small snack included in the flight as well, although additional alcoholic beverages and snacks are available on the in-flight trolley. So it is effectively a low-cost service. It's not a full-service solution that you might see out of the traditional legacy carriers, but obviously it's priced accordingly to try and meet up with that. So our basic service includes obviously the carriage on the aircraft as well as a hand luggage allowance. We provide a little snack box with a small meal in it and something to drink, although additional alcoholic beverages and snacks are available on the actual flight off of the trolley, which these are paid for services separately. And there is a luggage inclusion per person of 1 piece at 20 kilograms. Additional services that can be purchased as well in order to be able to try and augment your flight experience include an allowance for a sports equipment or special equipment, which can be up to 32 kilos, and that comes at an additional charge of 278 Rand. You can also purchase additional pieces of luggage at 250 Rand, so that'll be another 20 kilos if you needed a second or third bag. We also have the options of services like priority boarding, which customers can order in order to be able to, or can add to their purchase in order to be able to ensure that they board the aircraft first. We have an opportunity for you to be able to pre-purchase a snack allowance off the trolley to enhance your snack that you've got there already. And then, of course, we also sell our business class solution, which is a little bit different to a traditional business class. In our business class solution, it's a low-cost version. What it means is that you get all of the enhanced benefits in terms of additional luggage capacities and sporting equipment and refundability to voucher and priority boarding. But we also neutralize or block the middle seat in a row of 3 so that you have the additional space. So it's the same kind of seat that you would have in the economy class configuration, but obviously you always just secure that the seat next to you in the middle is empty for additional space and privacy. At this stage, we don't have any specific plans to launch any other routes into any of the other Indian Ocean Island regions. Obviously, being able to start international flights is a bit of a tricky process. There's a degree of regulation that has to be overcome. We need to be designated and offered the right by the South African Air Services Licensing Council in order to be able to actually operate a scheduled service to a foreign country of any variety. So we do have our eye on a couple of other international routes that we would like to take a look at. None of them specifically at this stage are Indian Ocean Island regions, other than, of course, Mauritius. But who knows, as time goes on, and especially as the Mauritian route grows and becomes more viable, perhaps that would actually, in turn, create an opportunity for us to look at other destinations in the region.